actually a rustic favorite of Switzerland's Italian-speaking Ticino region. It's a very flexible recipe, but with fresh cherries balancing out the creamy richness of the chocolate, I think this is a very luxurious style of dessert that is super easy to make. So the batter is actually created by soaking stale bread in milk, which is a very, very good way to use up all those pieces of bread that have seen better days. Typically, my mom makes the batter using about 300 grams of stale bread. Okay, let's see how much this is. That's about... Ooh, don't tell me. 250. 290. What? I've never been so precise in my entire life. That's 300. Perfect. Okay, let's just chop it up a bit more. I suppose we can tear it up with our hands, really. I mean, the smaller the pieces, the easier it is to turn it into a pulp once we add the milk. So don't be too refined about this. You really have to get in with your hands and get them working. Okay, I'm gonna go and get some milk. And for this quantity we need about 400 mils. And look, there is no other way to do this than going in with your hands. The more you turn it into a pulp, the nicer the texture. I'm pretty happy with this texture. We'll need 2 eggs. And to this, I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil, just a very mildly perfumed one. And look, I need about 60 mils, which, give or take, is 3 generous tablespoons. And now, it wouldn't be a dessert if it didn't have sugar. So I'm going to go and get some. And today, I'm actually going to use quite a special one. I'm going to use coconut sugar. It's lovely. It's unrefined sugar, so it still has potassium and zinc and calcium, which is an added bonus. But on top of that, it has almost like a butterscotch flavor. It's really wonderful. And I'm going to add about 100 grams of this, which I'm freehanding. But if you're not that way inclined, you can measure it. That's pretty much this. This is already smelling very, very promising. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of Dutch cocoa powder, which I've got back here, and vanilla. 2 very generous Italian-style tablespoons. And some vanilla paste. This is incredible. It smells so rich and inviting already. Perfect. Now I'm going to add just the tiniest amount of flour. I'm going to need about 100 grams of plain flour. That's about, I don't know why I'm freehanding today. I'm feeling this way inclined. Just go with it. And we're going to need some baking powder, about 16 grams. Give or take. And mix it through. There. And now I'm actually going to show you a little hack to remove the pip of the cherry, keeping them intact. All you need is a chopstick and a lemonade bottle like this. All you do is get a cherry and sit it like that. And then you just use your body weight to push the chopstick through. There, look at that. And repeat. I think we've got enough now. Okay, you can bake this cake in whatever tin you like, but I prefer to bake it in almost like a brownie tin, and I line it with paper just for ease, like that. It looks so rich. Just level it with your spatula. That's it. Oh, so sweet. Into the oven it goes for about 35 minutes. Oh, that looks really good. I love how the cherry juice has licked into the batter like that. Now we're going to let it rest for about 20 minutes and then you wait to see how I serve it. Look at this. It's absolutely perfect. It's got a little bit of bounce. I am going to drizzle it with some melted dark chocolate because there is nothing better than more chocolate on chocolate. Look at this. This is a happy, joyous moment